First thing I'd like to say that we are all just devastated by what happened this week, and I love Jordan Hankins, and she was my kid, and I love the relationship that we had, and for her family, we just really keep praying and try to help each other through the difficult times. And second part of that, I'm just really proud of her teammates today. I'm proud to be their coach, and I think that was something that was incredible. And I told them it took great courage for our team today to play that game, and because I've probably coached close to 1,000 Division I games, and it all becomes irrelevant, in these situations. And I'm just really proud of our team and the way they've stayed together and tried to support and honor Jordan. And that's really what we're trying to do also as my coaching staff and the university. Everybody's just been trying to do what's best. And really that's I feel like that's all you can do right now. Thanks. And,
Joe, first of all, my condolences.
thanks. Thank you, Tom. Thank you.
Obviously, just so many emotions. What did you say to the team beforehand? And how do you try to manage your own emotions?
Well, I think we just tried to make sure that our entire staff and team were together a lot, and we tried to listen to them too, and try to gauge how they're feeling and what their needs would be. And again, I think Jim Phillips and Jenna, our sport administrator, have done a great job of just putting Northwestern support out there for every one of our players. And I think all we're trying to do is, try to get them some structure too, and so that's really how the week has gone. Shannon,
What went into the decision to play this game today?
I think, we canceled a game on Wednesday against Minnesota. I think our players really felt like, they needed. I think in a way they just felt like they needed to do this for Jordan, and I think that was probably how that came about.
Coach, when did you decide that Amber would come out in the number 5? Did she sort of come to you about that? Was that a team decision?
No. Amber and Jordan were unbelievably close, and Amber asked me if she could wear a number, and we also wanted, the whole team wanted to wear shirts, before the game and during the game. So I think that was a heartfelt decision from everybody, but driven by Amber, and just to express her relationship with Jordan. Okay.
Joe, there's often survivor's guilt in the wake of suicides. As you move forward with this, how do you process that concept? How do you begin to kind of look for things in your players? How do you move forward with them?
Well, Graham, I think the biggest thing is just listening to them more than anything else. There's no textbook or playbook on how to handle these things. I've been a head coach for 30-some years, and everything I'm telling you is right out of top of my head right now. So I think as we move forward, we'll just deal with it as we go and listen to our players. And we have 5 seniors, so we feel like they're going to tell us what they think the team needs as much as we tell them what we got to do here or there. So I think we're going to lean on each other in that case. I tried not to, Skip. I tried not to. I was nice to the officials, but they did a good job anyway. So it wasn't anything. I tried to be consistent with my team in practice yesterday and in pregame today in film, just so they're not getting mixed messages. So I just tried to coach the game as it came to us and to try to follow the plan that the scouting report that we had put in, Skipping. And there was a couple times when I'm like, I caught myself a little bit, but. Yeah, a little bit, but I probably did some of that too. I mean, it's kind of a blur, to be honest with you right now. But I was just proud of them. Like I told them after the game, if we'd have lost to Indiana, if we'd have beaten Indiana, I think, it was a little bit irrelevant, really, to me and to us.
For those of us who, never got to meet Jordan, can you share a little of what she was like, what she meant to you?
Yeah, I got her number on my hand. She was just this big smile, just this personality. Everybody loved her. She would, if you guys have all been in the back there where locker rooms are, and kind of there's an area where you can practice and shoot. And Chris Collins always laughing at her because she always had music up loud, shooting right behind his office and blurring, and had headphones on, so she couldn't hear, but we all could. And she was just this great young lady that, when I recruited her in high school, I shared this story with our team, and I don't want to, there's a lot of people that ask about her, but I was walking down the hallways of her high school in Indianapolis, and everybody was talking to her, and there was this group on the side, and they all said, Jordan, Jordan, Jordan. And it was a special needs class that she had worked with. And I said, Jay, who are those guys? She said, Coach, that's my friends. They're my friends. And I'll never forget that, that moment with her. So I feel like, she just tried really hard every day. She loved being at Northwestern. You can tell by the amount of people that came out today to support her. We had a prayer vigil with Athletes in Action Wednesday night that was packed with the student athletes. Every sport represented. And today was incredible to see that. And I think that's more just her personality. And we used to laugh at her because, she'd shoot the ball. She just liked to shoot, and we call a play, and Jordan just look at me and shoot it. And we call a different play, and she'd shoot it. So, they're the things, the fun things, Shannon, that you remember. But more importantly, the conversations we would have about, about different subjects or whatever. And she just was just a special young lady. And I just can't even tell you.
Coach, what was it like to have all the students, all the packed student sections, the packed Walsh Ryan today, all the crowd in during the game?
I thank you for asking that because, I think for me, I've coached in every arena in America, probably in different environments, and it was just so loud, so special to hear our student athletes, behind the basket there, to see our men's team, and I thought Chris was going to get teed up once, and to see our football players, every sport come out, that is incredible. And, and not just our student athletes, but, the people that have supported us since I've been here how much they care about our players, and it was I'm sure that played into the score today. I would. That was probably worth 10 points.
What will the team do as far as the funeral services, and is there been communication with their family about that?
Yeah, I talked to Jordan's mom. We're still working out all the details. So, we have a game. We have a game Tuesday night here against Michigan State, and so I think we're just waiting to hear on a couple of things after that. Go from there. And just proud of our players, and and also I want to thank the people, all the coaches in the Big Ten, all the basketball world, everybody, women's basketball, men's, the NBA. I got a note from John Paxson, from Doug Collins, from Dawn Staley. I mean, everybody, it just meant a lot to our program. It's going to take a couple months to get back to everybody, and how much, what our game means to people, and more importantly, what teams mean to people. And, so it just meant a lot to everybody reached out to us. And, and as a coach, you always appreciate those things, even Gary Blair. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.